Hello everyone and welcome back to the Engineer's Guide. As mentioned last time, we're going to focus on the front of the ship, over here. What I was thinking was to make this bay a little bit more complete by filling in the front, at least a little bit, but that means that I do need to extend this this docking system, this temporary docking system, a little bit more forward again. And this is the last time that I want to do that, so I think I will be adding about 25 blocks. And that will give me enough space to fill in the front. And what I want for this bay is to have an access on the front of the ship and also the main doors at the ceiling. Let's see. I'm not sure that I'm getting around to the ceiling, but I do want to make this main bay a little bit more functional. And that is by, making the walls go all around and making these connectors functional, because on the bottom we have oh, that's not really visible anymore. Oh, here it is. We have these connectors, or these sorters, which oh, alright. Apparently here the drain system is
Energy low.
Is activated for this one as well, and for this one oh, that's true. I've got these sorters for the support base, but I've got similar sorters or similar systems for the connectors above, but they are already hidden somewhere in the structure, and I probably need to remove a couple of blocks to reach them. But yeah, I want to make those functional, and for that I need button panels and LCDs and some lights, so that the function is the same as in the support base. Let's just get started by extending the front and laying out the surroundings of the front area. And the first drone is already visiting. So let's do this quickly. It's 3 kilometers out, so I have got a little bit of time. And he's done. Alright, I've extended the front bit with 24 blocks, so that's about 60 meters. And well, that should be enough. I'm not intending to make to make the ship that much bigger. So now we just have to slowly put this one back and make sure that the spark doesn't explode in some way. And there it is. And we're docked back to the asteroid. Yeah, let's start with getting the constructor here with a lot of steel plates. That way I can continue the floor and the wall around. In the center there will be a hallway for the ships, for the smaller ships, and I was thinking of making that, I think 8 or 10 blocks wide, right through the center. That way there's some margin around, and I want to use the airtight hangar doors for that. Probably not in gold, but well, we'll see. So it will be 4 blocks high, the pathway. So let's get the constructor. Alright, I've welded up the temporary docking. It's time to make this bit identical to the rear of the bay. So this is 2 blocks alongside the docking area, and this is 3 blocks. So I need to extend the front by 2 blocks. That's easy. And the wall will come here. And that will be also 3 high. And I mentioned I wanted a gap 8 or 10 wide, and I was I think 10. 10 will be fine. So this is the center, these two between these 2 blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I am not sure what to do. I think maybe 8 is better because that's in between the gray areas of the landing zones. Yeah, it's better. So the wall will start here, and I'm going to do the same as I did over there in the front, and that is using this block, like so. But not there, because I need to extend this up to here, so over there. This is basic armor work, so I will be placing the blocks, welding them up, and I will probably place a door over here, like so. That will connect to this hallway over here, so that will be out of the way. I will mirror that to the other side. Well, again, place all the blocks, weld them up, and then we will go on from there. Alright, this part is finished. There was a sniper drone which I had to deal with, but that's also done. Now it's time for the inner parts of the main bay. A little bit of decoration, a little bit of functional blocks. And yeah, for these kind of spaces I love to use the beam blocks, these ones. I want to start with a block end and then just go on vertically, and in front of that I want to place this block, I guess, or I am going to place it like this. But that doesn't work completely, because you see there is a little bit of the center bit of the beam block that is still here visible, and it doesn't connect to the main part. To make it connect, I have to replace this block and place the other part like so, and then it will connect. But then this block is useless, and I will have to place this block like this. But I do like it that it comes in a little bit. Not really a big fan of this edge, but with normal armor, that's the thing you get. Yeah. So well. On the side, I want to close this off with normal blocks. And I was intending to use these armor blocks. But I think they come too much inward, and I will have a double normal armor wall, which is just a waste of resources and weight. So I'm gonna change this, get the beam blocks back, and I'm going to lower this by 1, make it like so, and then there will be a normal beam block like so. So this will be the bottom. I will make the wall and at an angle as well, like so. And then in between here, I want a button panel and an LCD above. So this will be the start. And there was another thing, and that is that I wanted to have a catwalk along. I'm not sure at what height I want to do that, but it just looked cool to me to have a catwalk that was placed against these beam blocks. Like so, and then there was a staircase just going down to the main floor here, and just at every middle section between the landing zones there will be a staircase. That was a little bit my plan, but I think I want it 1 level higher. So that means that I need to extend this entire level by 1 block. Maybe I will just do that immediately. There's one thing, and that is that the staircases in the center, they don't have attachment points, but I will fix that with these bits between the staircases. I do want to have something else, or something a little bit different over here. And that is that I want to have a double one over here, because I think I need multiple hinges working for the roof. So I will probably need 4 per roof section. So this way they will be supported, and they will come immediately 1 higher. And again, for the bottom, I will have to place these blocks here. Oh, not that one there. Something like this. And in the middle, I will fill this up with just a normal armor block. And now I am looking at this. I want the same at the corners. Ow. Thruster burn. Alright. Again, I will lay this out and weld this up, because it's not really that interesting. Just arm work and beam work. So I will get right back to you. Alright, that bit's done. Next, I want to place some staircases and catwalks, mostly the catwalks, and for that I need some construction components. And let's start here for a moment. Catwalks will be placed in this line, and if I place it too high, then this will be a staircase, and this will be, and when I place it 3 high, it will come to here, which is fine because then I have 2 blocks space in front of the staircase to go up. So it will come over here. Let's get the one-sided over here. For now, I will place the staircase around, or the catwalks. I will place the catwalks around. What I also will do is for this location, and I am intending to make use of these blocks over here because well, on one hand they look nice, and on the other hand they hide the edge of the block behind a little bit more, which is perfect. So let's see, I need some additional blocks or components, and I think this will be fine. So I want to place a button panel over here and a text panel above and some lights. I was thinking of putting the corner lights on either side, like so. And I think this will be nice. This will be the start, at least to make this bit functional. So yeah, again, going to place a lot of blocks. Alright, the catwalk and staircase along the sides is done. It does limit the size of ship that can be placed within the ship, but I think it'll be fine. These railings are also a little bit in the way, so the landing gear or whatever is on the bottom of a ship only fits within the landing zones and in the pathway in the middle, of course. Going up, there's no gravity here, so that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, walking up the catwalk, you have a nice overview of the entire area, so yeah, that looks nice. Right now I can use a dedicated programmable block to control the load and drain systems for all these connectors, and make use of the button panels here and LCDs above. Each landing pad gets its own LCD, so that'll be fine. So right now I have to do a little bit of setting up and naming the blocks and programming, which is mostly copy pasting the same script from the support base down below. And after that I can start building upwards. I can extend this hallway a little bit forward and placing the staircase in between there. It just fits as I can see so far, because it's 2 blocks upwards and 2 blocks to the side. So yeah, that's a staircase directly to the door over there. Let's fix the load and drain functionality for these landing pads. And I will show you when it's done. Yeah, that was easy enough. I just stole the code and some settings from the support bay. I haven't tested it yet, but well, we'll see how it works. If it works for one, then it will work for all, but I will test all of them. So if I press this button, activate the load line, lights are green, and the text says connector is connected to the load line. That's okay. And when I activate the drain line, lights turn red and it says it's connected to the drain line. Well, let's test that for the drain. This one's on and the load sorters are both off. So this one is working. I will test all the other bays as well. What I'm also going to do is connect this hallway down below up to this door over here, and I want an auto open and close on this door. Also, I'm going to add an extra layer on top. I will extend this load line to the side. I'm not sure where I'm going to connect it. I can connect it to this load line. This is a bit double. But maybe that's okay. Yeah, I can reach it either way. I will have to place the ion thrusters above, but that will come later. Yeah, so attach the hallways and add another layer. That's the plan. A new layer is added, so you can see the gate at the front. There's another layer on top, and the conveyors have been fixed at the back here. These will go outwards to probably some more turrets. What I want to do next, I do need some railings over here on the other side as well. And I was thinking of maybe placing some something here in the corner. I'm not sure yet what. And for this I want to go at least 2 layers up, maybe 3. Let's see how this fits in the entire structure. Yeah, I think I want to go another 3 layers up and maybe slope the sides inwards a little bit. I actually only want the ceiling to be open from this block to, well, the same on the other side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 18 blocks wide. Maybe 20 blocks. So that it will be open up till this point. It will be a big roof. So that will be a challenge. But yeah, for that the roof needs to slope in a little bit, or the walls. So yeah, another 3 layers, and I do need to weld up everything, of course. Yeah, and then I do need to think about the roof structure. So for now I will go up 3 layers, maybe a couple of layers inwards, and then I'm not sure anymore what to do. Maybe I'll focus on some ion thrusters that need to come here. So yeah, let's let's continue. And before we really can continue, I see some fighter drones. And they are at about 2.5 kilometers.
Energy low.
So let's get some energy real quick. Ouch. There is a hunter drone, but it's flying past me, so that's a good thing. And it stays at a relative large distance. I hope. Uh-oh. I didn't do that. The main bay is, well, it's I think it looks pretty nice. I've added a little bit of light so that you can see the tag of each of the bays. The controls are clearly visible. The screen is readable at quite a distance, so that's good. And even if you can't read it, the lights tell you what the connector is doing, if it's draining your ship or if you can load it up. I think this looks quite nice so far. As I mentioned, I'm not sure what I'm going to do further upwards, and I'm not sure how much taller this room is going to be. It all depends on what I'm going, or how I'm going to make the transfer between the wide bit with the living areas and to this bit. It can be a little bit lower than in front than the bridge, but as I mentioned, I'm not sure yet. So with regards to the main bay, I'm leaving it like this for now. What I didn't mention, by the way, is that I added the corner blocks here with the nice danger skin. I think that will look quite nice. And of course, as mentioned, I have made these doors go automatically open and close. And this is connected to this hallway. So I think this is quite a bit of progress. And with that, I do want to focus a little bit on the ion thrusters. I'm not sure how I want them to fit in. The bottom and top are a little bit different as well. Let me see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks downwards in a 1x2 slope, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's this block here. So there is a little bit of a difference between the top and the bottom. And I was considering to cutting it off right here, replace these two blocks with something different, and do the same here. So cut off these two blocks in height and make something different, and that the iron thrusters can fit in a similar fashion as I did here. I actually do want an exact copy of this placed inwards in, well, in these locations. So I think it's best to get the deconstructor, because this is all heavy armor. Get the deconstructor, cut away the blocks that are in the way, and well, think about this for a little bit. I do have an idea, but yeah, I need to cut away these blocks, or grind away in this case. I have removed all the armor that was in the way on all 8 locations. So these 2 in the front on the top side, there are 2 on the top side in the rear, and on the bottom also 4 positions where these thrusters will come. And I wanted to have a similar construction as that I have here, only oh, a seduction drone is coming, so that's not really too interesting. I want a similar construction as that I have here, only this is 7 blocks high from thruster to thruster, and I have an area of 8 blocks high, I believe. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9 from this dark gray block up to this dark gray block, and I have 8 on top. So I'm going to make this split that's in here. I'm going to apply that in the lengthwise direction. I do need some a transfer area from the white armor to the dark gray. So I was thinking of using this for one line, but I need to see how this will work out, because this is all light armor and I want to keep that covered as well. So what I can do is something a little bit different. That is making it a 6x6 area, and that will make it look entirely different, I think. Because then I have to rotate the thrusters as well, so they will be 2 wide like this and 3 long like this. Yeah. Well, we'll figure something out. And I have to make this layer by layer, and I want to make a lot of it in light armor anyway. So this will be the top layer to which the dark gray armor will come. So this also shouldn't be full blocks, but these can be half blocks as well to keep the weight down. And that's also the level at which the thrusters come. As you can see, they are as far out as this dark gray, and these thrusters are 4 long. Ouch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 up to this level, and then I can make the floor level on which the thrusters will be placed. So there will be another line with the dark gray armor, then a thruster that will be 3 long, a line in between, another 3 for the thruster, another one for the dark gray armor, and then the back side. So this will be completely filled with thrusters. And I'm making it one shorter. I'm not putting in a line in between. It will be just one block of 4 thrusters. This is already big enough. So I'm going to make this floor, this back wall, for all 8 locations, and then weld them up, and we will go from there on. Alright, I've tried to build this setup for, well, all locations, and here they fit fine. And there's a sniper drone. I didn't notice that one, and that is a problem. Let's go deal with him immediately. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, as I mentioned, I've tried to build these setups at all locations where I want the ion thrusters for the vertical thrust. Here they fit fine. When I go to the bottom at this location, I had to extend the outside armor again because I had removed it, and then they fit also here. This floor is coming close to, yeah, or floor, the ceiling of what will come below or should come below. That comes close, but basically the thrusters fit also here, but then at the back. I can make it fit over here by removing a little bit of the staircase here and a little bit of the bottom of the inventory room. So that's really not perfect. So that's one thing. And when I go to the top here, yeah, then the battery room is in the way. This is not enough space, this little corner here between the outer armor and the ceiling of the battery room and this hallway. I just don't have enough space here. So I was thinking to double the amount of thrusters here and place them just here in the front. And then's the question, how am I going to place them? And I think they will be just in one line. So that means that will take 12 blocks, 4 times 3 wide. And here it will fit, I'm not worried about that. But on the bottom, that will be a different story because, well, yeah, this bit might be a little bit in the way. So I will have to measure that and probably remove a couple of these blocks again. But yeah, well, it is what it is. I do want these thrusters, and well, if they need to be here, then they just need to be here. So I will let you know what the end result will be. For now, I can make the back wall, and yeah, I need to figure out the best way to build this thing, because I do again have to build in layers. And it will probably be in a way that I make the back wall another layer, another layer, another layer, and work my way forward. The thrusters I will place at the end as the last blocks, and I have a reason for that. Besides that, they're just big and I can weld them at any time, and that is I'm out of gold, and ion thrusters need a lot of gold, which I do not have, and I do not know where to find. Well, I do know because looking at the GPS, my last known signal for gold was number 55. Which I can go back to, but that is 300 kilometers back. Which isn't that far, I can jump that far. But the idea was to go forward. And there is a Challenger drone, and that one will taunt me at a distance of about 3 kilometers. Or maybe closer in this case, because I was flying away. Oh, it's actually quite close. Let's see what happens if I get a little bit closer. Well, it's flying away. So for the ion thrusters, I will make the areas around them. I will make those first, and then work our way. What was it? Forward, right? Yeah, forward. So I will make the back walls and work forward layer by layer. And there's another drone, a Swift drone. I haven't encountered that one yet. Let's see what this one does. It looks big. It looks really big, really big. That's a big one. And it's shooting at me. I'm not sure what it is doing. Let's activate the missile turrets, because they were off the entire time. I do have a couple. And they're all loaded up, so yeah, come to me. Let's see if we can defeat this one. 1.5 kilometers out. And it's coming right to me. And 800 meters. Oh, and I see missiles. Oh, it's firing at my ship. Oh, and it's firing at me. Oh, this isn't good. I saw some missiles going towards the auxiliary power rooms, so I think they are maybe a little bit damaged. Where is it? Swift zone, 3 kilometers away. It did endure a lot of damage, by the way. Alright, let's see what's the damage. I'm not seeing any real damage. It's probably on the other side. No. strange. There are some
storm inbound.
there are some turrets on fire, but well, I believe that was already the case. This is a little bit deformed, but well, nothing too exciting over here. And this is all functional. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was firing at. Well, at least it didn't hit me, and it flew away. It's gone. So yeah. Well, oh, what? No, this is not. No, this is not good. Don't fire at the meteors. Meteors. Off. Oh, Swift Run. It's coming back. Let's see. Okay, if I can use the spectator cam on this one. It doesn't have any hydrogen thrust anymore, so I don't think it is really that big of a danger. Only one gun that's still working. Alright. Round 2. It's going down hard. Here it comes. Missiles and everything. Oh, there's still a gun on the other side. Although there's not much left of it. And it's done. So long.
Inventory full.
Oh, there are a lot of missiles and probably a lot of ammunition in the remains. So let me get that and then we can continue building. Alright, well, these bathtubs are all done. Each should be able to hold 8 thrusters. So yeah, let's try it out. Oh, I do have them still on the hotbar, so that's something. So let's see. Oh, this will be fun to place. Eight thrusters, so I will place them all and weld them up as far as I can. I will probably be able to weld up 5 or 6. I think I've got about 5,500 of thruster components, so I can weld up a couple. I will fill them up with all the other components. And that'll be that, I guess. Oh, what? I do need to place them all. So, let's get to it. And here it will end for today. I've made a lot of progress with main dock and with ion thrusters. As mentioned, I cannot finish them because, well, I am just missing the thruster components. As you can see here, I need a lot, and for that I am missing the gold. So, well, I need to go look for that in order to finish them. And I am really happy how this all is coming along. It's big, and I have to come to the conclusion that this ship is actually too big for this game. Because, well, let's get to a control panel. As you can see, the physical shapes, I'm nearing the limit, and there are two options. One option is when I reach the limit, the game says the grid is too big, and the other option is that the game will continue to crash and I cannot play the save anymore. I hope for the first, but well, I'm not really happy taking that risk. So from now on, I'm not really expanding this ship anymore because, well, I know I cannot finish this. When I come along some gold, I will finish the thrusters. But from now on, I am only going to do some things I really want to do, and that are still possible with this game or with this save. So let's go to the to-do list. As you can see, I do need to find gold. I did rework the inventory space. I'm not going to continue the batteries. Ion thrusters, well, they can stay on the list. Yeah, the main bay is halfway there. The bridge, I won't be finishing that. The bridge access to the server room is done. What I want to do is, and that's part of this to-do item, I want to rework the auto miner. I want to build a tug ship, or just a tug. And I want to build a planetary shuttle. I want to build a escape module. And I have a secret project within the ship that I want to build, continue to build and show you actually, because that's a fun one. All the other things, yeah, it's hopeless. I don't have the physical ships for that to finish. I think I will reconnect the O2H2 system to the rest of the ship, and we'll see how far we get. If I get into trouble finishing the things I still want to do, especially the secret project, I may delete some gyroscopes, I may delete some interiors of their crew cabins or something like that, because I really do want to show off my secret project. And that is that. I do think I've made a really cool ship. There are still a lot of features that I wanted to build that are already here, especially with programming with the easy automation script. So I am really happy with that. What my original plan was for this, and what I cannot build, is to let this wall come upwards up to the level of these ion thrusters and have a massive door that will fold open. as an entry to this main bay. But yeah, that's it's not in the cards anymore. But this is not the end yet. There will be a lot of cool stuff coming, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, and I will see you next time.